Hello everyone, it's the one coolest man, and welcome to a rules video. Never really thought I would do one of these, considering the fact that I never really thought I'd do a challenge run. But anyway, let's address one of the bigger elephants in the room. This giant elephant. Why is it here? Why did I decide to edit it in? Okay, now let's talk about the other big elephant in the room. Why am I starting a third Pokemon series on this channel? I feel like it. I mean, I already cast away Glaze, so I could do Omnicron. Now I'm casting away both, so I can do both. And it's a bit weird. But I'm going to let that slide and decide to do this one as well. Now, we're going to go over the rules because I feel like it. So as you already know, a Nuzlocke, which is the original version of this challenge, is a modified version of a normal Pokemon run. In a Nuzlocke, you are supposed to catch the first Pokemon that runs into the area. Now, that does not mean that you can leave, run away, and catch one later. The first thing you see on it, and you have to catch it. If it faints, you can't catch anything else. If it runs away, you can't catch anything else. Now, there are other clauses that can get around this, like the shiny clause, which is if you find a shiny, you can catch it and make that your one thing instead of the other thing you caught. But I'm not really playing with that rule. Unless I do find a shiny. But anyway. And here's the other rule. If something dies, it's dead permanently. But for Wonderlocke, rules are a little bit different. The first rule does still apply. Well, actually both rules still apply. But there is a couple other rules. Instead of just keeping whatever I catch, anything I catch will be Wonder Traded away. And for anyone who doesn't know what Wonder Trade is, because that dang 6th generation ruined everything for you. Wonder Trade is where you randomly trade a Pokemon out and get one in. It can be from anyone, anywhere. Or at least that's how it works in X and Y. In Uranium, it's completely random. So I could get the worst thing in the world or the best thing in the world. In X and Y, when it comes to Wonder Trade, you normally get a lot of bad stuff. Unless you've seen my Wonder Trade box. It's really good. I'm kidding. But anyway. Another rule for Wonderlocke is that every time you beat a gym leader, you must Wonder Trade away everything in your party. So for example, if I had a Bidoof and a Sandslash, after beating the gym, I'd have to Wonder Trade them both and get something else in. And another rule is, once I make it to the Elite Four, I must switch the first and last members of my party. I don't 100% remember why or how this works, and why it's a challenge, but I don't understand. But anyway, to make this make a little bit more sense, say the first thing I got was, I don't know, let's go with Typhlosion, and the last thing I got was Electivire. I'd have to put Electivire in my first slot and Typhlosion in my last. Again, I don't 100% understand, but it's a rule. And right here, after looking at the rules, which I still am kind of, I also have the duplicate clause activated. Now what the duplicate clause is, I'm cutting myself off midway into saying dupes. Because, like, it's the dupes clause, but it stands for duplicate, so I'm kind of saying duplicate clause. Anyway, it means if I get any copies, then I have to Wonder Trade it back. That's only through Wonder Trade, though. If I catch something again, I have to use it again. If I Wonder Trade and it's the same thing, I have to trade it back. Another rule is, if it's too high level, and it won't listen to me because I don't have enough badges, I can also Wonder Trade it back. And the most important rule, as this kind of makes sense because it's a Wonderlocke, is that I can't keep my starter. And that's a little bit upsetting. But at the same time, I'm 100% fine with this, because in Uranium, getting a starter is a little bit different in that game. So it's kind of based on what I do, so I don't really have a problem with this. So yeah, that's pretty much how this whole thing works. So just to go over it real quick, I can only catch the first thing in each area. Fail and I get nothing. and as I must immediately Wonder Trade it once I get the opportunity. I must switch the first and last things in my party. Oh, there's another rule here I just realized. If I run into a double battle, which I'm not sure if that's a thing in this game. Oh, no, I haven't really finished Uranium, so yes, blind Wonderlocke. This is going to go amazingly well. I must try and find both. So, yeah, it's a bit weird, but if I do somehow find a double battle, I must try and catch both. Oh man, what if I run into like a horde? Then I have to catch everything in the horde, but then I'd have to Wonder Trade it, so that sucks. So yeah, that is all the rules. No duplicates, nothing high leveled, trade everything after a gym battle, can't keep the starter. That's it. So, I'll see you guys later for when I eventually, and hopefully, do this. I plan to have the series starting at the latest the beginning of March, if not close to the end of February. Like, I know it's close to the end of February now. It's like, what's the day I'm recording this? 26th? I'm aiming for like 28th, 29th-ish. So yeah. Enough talk. I'm gonna go work on this. Try and get everything done. If you want to read through the rules again, they will be down in the description under the links. By the way, you should check out my links. Go follow me on Facebook and Twitter. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Coolest out.